Hey YouTube, welcome back to Rando Gaming. So I decided today that I was going to do some videos over here on Call of Duty, what is it, Call of Duty Heroes. I've, till now I've exclusively done War Robots videos and I enjoy doing those videos, but I have a good account over here that I've been working on for a really long time. I haven't spent any money on this game. This is all the work you see here. Everything I've done, I've just done over the years from working on it. Um, so I thought I would just kind of come talk about my setup here. I don't like this setup so much, and I'll tell you why. I've used every bit of space on the map, so now whenever I get attacked, it doesn't leave, like tore down, what are they, the copters and the tanks and stuff like that, that when you clean them up it costs you a little bit of oil and gold, but sometimes it gives you back Solarium. So I do plan on uh, bringing my fence back a little bit. I do like the spread out setup here that I run, just because it takes them a whole lot longer to get from one end of the map to the other for 100% on if we're doing an alliance war, or even if I'm attacked for that matter. It takes them longer to get from one side to the other unless they drop troops on both sides of the map. Say they drop here in this corner and then come back up here and drop in this corner, and then they're having to fan out their troops a little more, so I'm able to do more damage with more turrets and stuff like that. So the way I set everything up, I set my air defense right here, here, and here. Here's my other one, and then I have it here and here as well. Now I don't have, you can see there's a gap right here where my howitzer is, so I threw in some sentry guns here, and then right here, and then right here. Oh, right here. Here's the other sentry gun. So that kind of protects my other sides. And where I don't have air defense from my SAM turrets, I use. I'll have to zoom in here. You can see here. I use air mines. So I use those on the corners here. Or, yeah, I guess the corners. And then I put 3 here. This is the only place I don't have them, but I have a SAM right there, so I don't need them right there. So my air defense is pretty tight, and then my ground defense, I've taken all my defenses and I've tried to spread them out as much as possible. That way, lightning strikes and things like that. You see, if they take out my hangar, they may take this out and they may take this out, but this should be okay and this should be okay. So I've tried to spread out my guns as much as possible. We've recently hit level 90. We were level 89 for the longest time. I haven't been playing the game. You can see my my league score is really low. I'm actually green 1. We were, I believe, purple 3 when we stopped playing. So now I don't attack at all. All I do is come in, collect my gold and my, all my resources. And then lately I've been upgrading my walls to level 11. You can see here, this is the last stretch I have on the inner walls, and then I'll have to start working on the outside walls. And they're really expensive to do at this level. You can see they're 1.3 million gold, 1 million, 1.3 gold, 1 million oil. So it's not cheap to upgrade to level 11 barrier. My command center is level 11, but I just reached level 90, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put on a shield so I can save up enough to upgrade. You can see it's 25 million in gold. But the reason I would do that is because you get a few extra mines and a extra flamethrower, so I can throw a flamethrower up on this side, and then I can have a flamethrower over here by this sentry gun as well. So that's how we're going to set that up. But again, I'm going to have to throw up a 2-week shield, and that's like 1,000 in Solarium, so I got a ways to go before I can do that. Because if I don't throw up my shield, I constantly get attacked. I mean, if you have any amount of gold and somebody lands on you, they're definitely going to attack. And if you have a lot of gold saved up, you're going to be attacked more and more. So, you know, it throws up a small shield to shield you for a little bit till you come back to check on it to, you know, repair your mines and stuff like that that you have to make repairs on. Before your next attack, you got to refill your hangars. You have to go to your communication center and request some more troops from your alliance and stuff like that. So they give you time to do that with a shield. But if you just throw up a 2-week shield, I think last time I saved up like 30 million of each resource. So what I'll do is I'll put a 7-day boost on all my resources. I should have plenty of boosting back. So I'll do it on diamonds, gold, and oil, and then I'll save up enough to go ahead and upgrade the 25 million on the command center, and then I have to come over here and upgrade something with oil. So more than likely it will be the RD1 rather. The healer is what I've always called it, because I've already upgraded my ASAM. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the healer because that's the other bot that I use in my attack. So those are 2 attack bots. That's the only heavy machines I actually use. I'll show you my troops real quick if I can. I don't know if I can. I forgot how. It's been that long since I've played the game. It's horrible. So we'll go to train. So I carry or use 7 of the RPG troopers. I use 6 snipers. I only carry 6 snipers. That's because that's what I use in my bunkers. I use troopers and snipers in my bunkers, so that's why I keep snipers on hand. Otherwise I wouldn't use snipers because the only thing they do is go after resources. Heavy, you can see I use 4 of the ASAM and 2 of the healer. And then here I use 2 quad tanks. Quad tanks are good to drop to take heat. Check a hangar to see if there's anything in the hangar. A lot of times when you go to attack people's bases, there's no bots in the hangars. So I test the lightest hangar with a tank. I think it's called a hunter tank or something like that. I'm forgetting all the names here, folks. Hunter tank. So I drop one of those because they have high health. And then these AST Goliaths, they're great for air, you know, anything air. A lot of time guys in hangars will use drones more often than not. You can drop a couple of those and it'll take out a whole pack of drones with just a couple of the Goliaths. So I like the Goliath, and they have pretty good distance on those as well. So what I've decided is we'll do one video just showing you guys everything, you know, this video. And then we're going to come back and we're going to show you guys how we go through challenge mode, and then we'll do a couple of one-on-one PvP battles. And then I'll show you survival mode, things like that. We'll just do different kinds of videos. Survival mode, maybe not. It's kind of a pain in the butt to do it. It would be a really long video, put it like that, if I started from the very first wave. You can see I'm on wave 30 here. That's just because I don't use any skill points for the first 30 waves. I set them. I turn the fast forward button up as high as it'll go, which is 4 times the regular speed, and it just runs through them really quick. And I can get to level 30 without using any skill points. So now I have to start using skill points to climb any higher. I think the highest I can get is like 45 or something like that last time I tried. Usually now I just get to 30 and stop, and I just don't do it anymore. But we'll go ahead and run those up and show you guys how we do that. And show you guys how we use our troops in PvP, things like that. So hopefully, hopefully you'll enjoy the video. If you want, throw down in the comment section if you guys would like to see more videos on Call of Duty Heroes. It's the only other game I actually play, so besides War Robots, and I would be happy to do videos on it. I just want to know if it's something that people would be interested in. So that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, YouTube.